deserve respect for coming out. For Lynn, for Scott's family, unfortunately his mum can't be here, as I said before, she's poorly. And for all the fallen servicemen and women. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for following me, for coming down. Well, following me until I broke down, sorry. But for actually getting here. Thank you, and you all deserve a round of applause. Definitely for me, anyway. I'm going to now hand you over to the gentlemen who deserve the respect that they've earned to finish off the service. And I'll see you all in the Masonic once we've finished here. Thank you.
Thank you. Everyone here today deserves respect. Any 22 Cheshire Riders? I know there's one. Are you all right, lad? Now, I know these guys. Everywhere they go, they look for the number 22. And we all know that the 22nd of May, 2013, 10 years ago, was the year that Lee was killed. 4 years later to the date, 22 other lives were also ended far too soon in the attack on Manchester Arena. And this mid-May weekend, as close as we can get to the 22nd, has become a time when we have set aside to remember Lee, Lance Corporal Scott Hetherington, also a son of Middleton, and the 22. So on this 10th anniversary of Lee's murder, we gather to honour him, to support his family, and consider the continued legacy that Lee's life and Scott's life leave in the world. Some of you have been marking this occasion since the outset. I realise today, this year, after doing this for 10 years, I've grown old doing this. I'm 70 this year. A privilege that Lee didn't have and Scott didn't have. However, they will live on far longer than I will, far longer than many of us will. So we stand alongside Lee and Scott's families. We stand with all those who are part of their military family. People of all branches of the armed forces. And some of you are too young to recall events that we commemorate today, while others may be commemorating in their own way events that happened earlier or have occurred since. We stand in mutual support. Whether we came here on a motorbike, a trike, a scooter, in a car, on the bus, on the train, whether we walked here or came on a mobility scooter, we came here because this is important. It's important to all of us. We stand together in the midst of a cluster of communities that includes Rochdale, Haywood, Oldham, Middleton, Manchester, Bury, Bolton, and many other towns beside that form the northwest of England, the biggest recruiting ground for the British Army. Whoever you are, wherever you're from, you are welcome here, as are all those others you remember in private space of your own personal hearts and memories. You are welcome of people of goodwill. Now, you know the typical response at a wedding. So, do we stand together?
Yes.
Short prayer. I'm an interfaith minister, so don't expect any particular wrappings. Divine love, who many call God, but who has many names, we stand before you today in humility and humanity. Guard us and guide us that our wounds may not fester into bitterness or hatred. Give us strength and courage to face the future as people of peace, but empower us also to be guardians of the vulnerable and of the values of fairness, truth and equity. Gird us to stand against all bullies and hate-mongers who would divide our human family. Strengthen us to go forward in hope, wielding our best intentions for each other and the world, that we may each play our part in the harmony that all your children deserve. We promise here this day to be the best that we can be for each other, in the name of divine love and human compassion. Amen.
Amen.
Over to you, sir.
They shall grow not old, as we that are left grow old. Age shall not weary them, nor the years condemn. At the going down of the sun, and in the morning, we will remember them.
We will remember them.
When you go home, tell them of us and say, for your tomorrow, we gave our today.
Before we finish, I'd just like Chelsea to come over here, if you will. Please give a hand for Lee's sister, Chelsea. I'd also like to invite Phil. Now, you're going to love this. Phil has used his skills to lovingly prepare something. I think it might be a rabbit. Could be a cat.
It's not a harp, it's not a rabbit.
No, seriously, Phil's prepared something to present to Chelsea today. And if you can't see it close up, look out for the photographs on Facebook. I'll take a close-up and I'll put it on Facebook later, but I'm sure there'll be others with better cameras. Oh yeah, there you go. May I? Oh, come on, Phil. I'm not focusing in on your chest. just so you know. Can you hold? There you go. Well, I think that's the end of proceedings. Let's just one last cheer for Lee, for Scott, and for all those others that we're here for today. But for Lee and Scott's family who are here with us, and all of you, thank you for being here. Well done.